Imagine taking a walk around an artificially created lake, which became an oasis not only for the local people, but also for the wild animals. A place where human meet nature and diversity finds a new home. Can it be possible to maintain a rich biodiversity in a modern city? Across the world, biodiversity is rapidly declining due to the habitat loss, landscape changes, and the climate change. Urbanization drive by growing population continues to take over areas that were once home to wildlife. How can we harmonize human needs with the preservation of the nature in the urban spaces? My brief stay in Seestadt took place in October. During my visit, I still had a chance to observe some pollinating insects, gathering pollen under the soft autumn sunlight. Butterflies, wild bees, flies, beetles, and the other insects who are important for maintaining ecosystem stability and whose presence in the city is easy to improve. In Vienna alone, over 500 bee species have been identified, with the honeybee being just one of them. Supporting this incredible biodiversity can be achieved by creating flower corridors filled with diverse native plants. Focusing on the quality and diversity rather than only quantity of flowering plants could be a great idea. Seestadt Lake is a great place to swim and relax, almost like a natural pool. It's also home to the wild animals, each adapting to the area in its own way. Urban parks often showcase this delicate balance between human enjoyment and the needs of the local wildlife, shaping how we see and relate to nature. Watching this interaction got me thinking, does feeding fish and the water bus with the bread actually help them? And what effect does it have on the lake itself? Have you ever wondered if introducing not native fish or animals could disturb natural balance? Maybe it's just better to simply enjoy the beauty of the local wildlife. Like for example Sympatrion striolatum. They mate in a heart-shaped position and sometimes remain in a tandem while laying eggs to the water. Wild animals are adapting to the city life in a very different ways, some becoming less fearful and more visible. People often see these animals from the human perspective, trying to habituate them. This approach often ignores their natural instincts and can have negative consequences for the animals. In Seestadt, walking around, I often felt like moving through a perfectly planned model city, where everything is carefully designed. You could witness and admire technological innovation, efficient transport system, and ongoing social projects. However, in my opinion, this highly urbanized space has too much asphalt and concrete, leaving a little space for the wild nature. Apparently, 10 years ago, when the city was being built, climate change wasn't a major concern. However, nowadays, Vienna's residents suffer from extremely high temperatures in the summer. And in the recently planned part of the city, more space is being allocated for greenery and the trees. In the afternoons, I enjoy visiting the still undeveloped areas of Seestadt, where time seems to slow down without the noise of the construction. When planning urban green spaces, it's important to focus on quality, not just quantity, to truly support local biodiversity. Compact urban growth can help achieve this if it's made possible to create or protect parks and natural reserves along the city edges. Equally important is designing ecological corridors within urban areas to allow animals to move, fly, or migrate safely. Thoughtful planning can even help certain species adapt to the urban life. And what solution will be implemented in Seestadt?